What's new YouTube? C0L3 here, back with a brand new video. And today, I got an exciting video for y'all today. Today, we're going to be talking about the 12 universal laws to success, right? Now, before we get into this book right here, y'all, this is going to be the first time I do Let's Read together. So, if you do not have this book, I recommend that you get it. But if you don't have this book, man, we're going to read it together. So, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. Join the movement. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the book, man. So, the 12 Universal Laws of Success. I actually read this book. When did I read this book? I think 2 years ago, right? And I just found this on my desk. So I'm like, hey man, why not share this book with y'all, man? So, yeah, man, the book is self-explanatory. It's in the title, 12 Universal Laws of Success, right? So, without further ado, um, let's read to you. Let's read to you the introduction real quick, right? So, introduction for whom this book is written. And excuse me, cause I have a stuttering, issue. You get what I'm saying? I stutter on words a lot, so you know what I'm saying. Bear with me. But for whom this book is written, the 12 Universal Laws of Success is written primarily for those who have done all right in life. Giving credit where credit is due. The fact that you are around at this time to read this book means that you have already succeeded where many of your generation have failed. You have survived, right? You have pretty good health, a decent job. However, from time to time, you've had more month, okay, at the end of your money. You probably own a house and a car, and you've done your best to raise good children who hopefully are or will be self-sustaining fairly soon. At this point, you desire to do whatever it takes to get the knowledge, techniques, and associations that you need to create a better life for yourself. The fact that you are seriously reading this book, we call it being on the path, is the clear indication that you are close to getting whatever you need to obtaining the things you want. Basically, all you need is a few key thoughts, some improvement and refinement of your habits and techniques, one or two people who can assist or guide this path. This new insight together with what you already know from experience will guide you on your journey to the goals you wish to accomplish, the vision you desire to realize, and the person you want to become. Right? This book is a valuable guide to a young person who is just starting out in life on a life of their own. It can provide valuable techniques, knowledge, understanding, which can help you avoid the pitfalls that always confront the novice. Learning to apply this information contained in this book will put you on the fast track to true success accomplishments at an early age. This unique historical figure, who made the mark on a world consciousness, generally mastered the key principles set forth in this book. Okay, right? So that's just the introduction, right? So, with that being said, man, I recommend this is a book that you guys read. We're going to be reading this together, though, right? So, what I'm going to try to do is, and the reason why I like this book so much, too, because it does talk about the Bible. Now, if you're not, you feel me, if you're not Christian or anything like that, I still recommend that you read this book. You get what I'm saying? Because, even though it says the Bible, most, what was I going to say? I don't even know. I just lost my train of thought. I'm trying to find a first chapter, y'all. My fault. My fault. Let me come back to y'all. Let me come back. Alrighty, I apologize to y'all, man. So, right now, we're looking at chapter 1, the law of thought. The law of thought, right? So, without further ado, let's get into this, man. The first universal law of success is the universal law of thought and manifestation, right? Thoughts become things in accord with your nature and feeling of the thought. More personally, your thoughts manifest in your life experience and accord with the emotions and feelings you associate with your thoughts. One of the simplest statements of the universal law of thought is, "For as they thinketh in their heart, so are they." Proverbs 23:7, right? To think in their heart means how they feel, okay, inside about those particular thoughts, which emotions and feelings are associated with them. A further illumination of in their heart is given in Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. All right. Your heart is the center of true feelings and emotions. It is always focused on things that are important to you, your value system, and how you feel about yourself. For an example, if you have the thought that financial independence is one of your primary objectives in life, then financial independence should begin to manifest in your life over a reasonable period of time. If it does not, then look into your inner feelings. Inside you may feel or inside you may feel for whatever reason that you are not worthy of financial independence. If you do not feel in your heart and your basic feeling nature about yourself that you deserve the things, conditions, or circumstances that you describe in your thoughts, then they will not happen for you. They will not manifest in your life. The essence of the universal law of thought and the manifestation is a thought has two basic aspects, right? Rational aspect, the statement of the thought itself, the idea, the words, and emotional aspect, the personal feelings and emotions associated with the thought. What you recognize in your thinking, you energize. What you energize, you realize. Okay. Three primary areas are covered by the universal law of thought and manifestation. Thoughts you have about yourself, your self-image, thoughts you have about others, your attitude, thoughts you have about the world in general, your world perspective, your outlook on life, your frame of reference. In this section, we will deal with self-image only. The other areas, attitudes, outlook, will be dealt with under the chapter of the universal law of human magnetism. Y'all stay, you feel me? Yeah, stay with me, y'all, like, you feel me? Like, y'all want that human magnetism, man. Y'all want to be attractive and whatnot. Hey, man, y'all gotta like the video. And I'll keep this up. But self-image, right? How you see yourself in your own eyes determines what you get out of life. Self-image is your own conception of yourself. It is a mental and emotional picture you hold on your own conscience of who you are, what you are about, and what you represent. Your self-image is important because it is the starting point of your life experiences. This image you hold of yourself is a great vase into which all your life experience are poured and blended. If your self-image is small, limited conception of yourself based on ignorance, fear, doubt, and insecurity, then all of your experiences will be filtered through these same negative emotions. On the other hand, if your self-image is based on knowledge, love, courage, respect, faith, confidence, your life experiences will be filtered through the same positive emotions. So it's very important, man. Like, this is talking about self-imaging, right? It's very important to have positive. What do I tell y'all in the videos, man? Have positive self-talk, man. Have positive self-talk. Because positive self-talk, it'll create this, and it'll trick your brain into believing these things, man. You might not actually believe that you're confident, that you're courageous, that you're, faithful, you have faith. But when you speak positive to yourself, man, I'm telling you, it's like it tricks your brain, man. You just want to be able to trick your brain to get throughout the day, right? Because it's going to be an experience that happens that is going to bring your confidence down. It's going to bring your faith down. It's going to bring your love down. It's going to bring your respect down. But when you have positive self-talks with yourself, man, that raises the vibration, that keeps you up all the time, that keeps you from spilling into these negative emotions. And when you have negative emotions, that'll fluctuate to negative experiences, right? As they say in the book right here. So just a couple thoughts, right? Self-image determines your capacity to give, receive, interact with life experiences and possibilities that confront you. Your self-image is like a magnet, attracting or repelling like or unlike qualities into your life experience. You attract thoughts, people, experiences which are congruent with how you think, feel about yourself. Wow, that's powerful. Let's read that again. You attract thoughts, people, and experiences which are congruent with how you think and feel about yourself. Wow. That's positive, man. That's crazy. If you want to attract good health, wealth, happiness that you deserve and dream about, then you must develop a self-image that is compatible with and supports these thoughts, namely good health, wealth, and happiness. A nice example of how self-image works is this. One question that appears on just about every job application is, what salary and benefits are you expecting to receive? Many prospective employees give a lot of weight to how this question is answered. Subconsciously, most people will answer with a figure that indicates their own assessment of what they bring to the position. A figure below that position is worth is often a tip that the applicant has a low assessment of their own skill and will probably not be a good employee. A figure too high above the position is worth might indicate a lack of knowledge about the position itself. If you've done your homework and you know the deal, you should be able to set a figure at the high end of the position is worth, plus just enough to fluff to get some attention. However, let me warn you, be prepared to answer the question that will surely come. Why do you feel that you are worth $2 zillion to this company, right? Now he's exaggerating, of course. You know what I'm saying? Have a well-researched, well-thought-out, well-presented, logical, intelligent reply. You will probably get the position on your terms, consistent with your self-image. Things which affect your self-image. The most important aspects of self-image are generally developed in the first stages of life. Once the self-image is fully established, all subsequent stages are built on and filtered through it. In fact, all changes in life begin with your self-image. Take place through changes in feelings, emotions, and attitudes that represent. The three main things that affect your self-image are thoughts, emotions, and feelings developed in the education stage of your life, particularly your early childhood life, conception through age 7, environment, and associations. Wow. So basically, the three things that affect your self-image are your thoughts, emotions, and feelings. That's all one. It also says your environment and association. So people who you associate with, an environment, that's pretty self-explanatory. You know what's around you, right? So it then describes thoughts, emotions, and feelings. In the first 7 years of life, children develop a basic system of values that will take them through life. It is during this period that the child learns and develops emotions and feelings of fear and reward, pain and pleasure, love and lack of love, guilt, blame, and shame, praise and discouragement, curiosity or lack of interest, persistence or discouragement, respect or disdain, manners or crudeness, courtesy or callousness, and other positive or negative emotions and feelings. Right? Young children are sponges for thoughts, emotions, and feelings. They thrive and blossom on good teaching, good thoughts, good feelings, positive emotions. Yet, they have no defense against bad teachings, bad thoughts, negative feelings, and negative emotions. At this young age, a child's ability to discern and discriminate good from the negative has not yet fully developed. Whatever thoughts, teachings, or experiences this young child are exposed to go straight to their subconscious and conscious minds. They make a permanent impact upon a child's emotions and feeling nature. This is the crucible in which a child's personal value system is molded. Unfortunately, a young child has virtually no defense or options in this education experience, but it is on the emotional feeling foundation that the rest of your life is built. Give thanks if it was a good and positive foundation. Get busy if it wasn't. Oh man, that's crazy. They saying this joint start when you young. You could be 7 years old. You feel me? And if you don't have a good, you know what I'm saying, logic for, oh, this is good, this is bad, you're going to be messed up already. So train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6. Feel me? It is these feelings, emotions that will become associated with your thoughts as your self-image develops. Unless they are changed in later years, these feelings and emotions developed as a child guide and are a large extent determine your life experiences. So look, quick little disclaimer here. Like this is factual because and it's when I can attest to this from my own life, because when you neglect love from a certain when you neglect love from your parents, right? It can show up later in life. Like you'll be very insecure, you'll be indecisive, you'll be unsure of yourself, you won't be confident. And I've had that show up for my life. So like, and I don't like to blame things on other people, because at the end of the day, I think it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? And it's my job to, correct, you know what I'm saying, and unlearn, thoughts and patterns and behaviors that I previously had before, right? So, like it says right here, give thanks if it was a good and positive foundation, right? But if not, get busy if it wasn't. So I just had to get busy, man. I had to go to therapy. I had to do self-rational talks. I had to, hit the gym. I had to hit the gym. You feel me? I had to hit the gym. But let's get back into an environment. Your environment is a strong influence upon your self-image because it is a source of validation and confirmation. Suppose you have a poor self-image and you live and work in a rundown area or in a poorly maintained home in an otherwise negative environment. What does the negative environment do other than confirm your negative self-image? When you are exposed to a particular environment, if you remain in it for a period of time, you take on some of the characteristics, properties of that environment. If your self-image contradicts and conflicts with the characteristics and properties of your environment, you are confronted with three choices: change the environment, change your self-image, leave the environment. Wow, that's deep, man. That's deep, man. That's talking to y'all boys out there, man. That come up in different environments, that come up in these not good environments, man. To keep going. Yeah, that's tough, man. But what you want to keep up is you want to keep this self-image up. You want to have a positive self-image. You want to have a positive outlook on life. You want to be able to know that, hey, man, I'm gonna get out this situation someday. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be in a week. It may not be in a month. It may not be in a year. But you got to stay positive, and you got to do those three things. You got to change the environment, change your self-image, or leave the environment. You get what I'm saying? And I know that's hard, especially in those environments. People will say that you changed up. People say that you fake. People, they're gonna talk all this. They're gonna talk all that. But hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. So associations. Association brings about simulation. John Lavater, a noted Swiss theologian, beautifully captured this thought, saying, "Frequent intercourse and intimate connection between two persons make them so alike that they are only their disposition are molded like each other, but their faces and tones and voice contract a similarity. You should primarily associate only with those persons who possess the traits and characteristics that complement the positive aspects of your self-image. Such positive associations will greatly enhance your own development and help you confirm and establish the visions, emotions, and feelings you have about yourself." Get what I'm saying? Woo! That wasn't even the end of the chapter, y'all. I feel like I've been reading for a little minute, man. We not even close to chapter 2, but we gonna wrap this up pretty soon, because the video is already reaching 15 minutes. So, 5 signals of a poor self-image, right? Let's go over these. In doing your own personal analysis of your self-image, there are certain keys and signals to look for, right? Putting the blame on someone else. Didn't I just say? Wasn't that the first thing I said? I don't like blaming others, but I feel like this situation does stem to that. But putting the blame on someone else. Putting the blame for your own circumstances and situations on someone else, you avoid taking responsibility for what you have really done to yourself. If you do not take responsibility for your own condition, you cannot change it, nor can you grow through it. That which you cannot grow through, you will go through again and again. That's positive. That's positive. That's a great quote. That which you cannot go through, that which you cannot grow through, you will go through again and again and again and again. You gotta be able to go. You gotta be able to grow through it, man. Running away from your problems is number 2. Number 2, man. Running away from your problems. When you're confronted with a problem or challenge, how do you respond? Generally, you can do one of 4 things: flee it, fight it, forget it, or face it. It is only when you face your problems and challenges and consider them projects to be completed that you grow stronger in faith and self-confidence. As your faith and confidence grows, your ability to handle greater problems and challenges improves. Criticizing other people constantly. Why do you criticize other people constantly? Is your criticism constructive and motivated by true care, concern, desire to help, or is it based on envy, jealousy, thoughts of inferiority? If your criticism is not positive, based on love, respect, and a sincere desire to help and improve another person, then it is not constructive criticism. It does harm not only to the other person, but also to your own self-image. Waiting for someone else to solve your problems and challenges. When you wait for someone else to solve your problems and challenges, you neutralize your own possibilities for learning and growing through experience. What keeps you from taking action when a problem or challenge presents itself? Is it the fear of failure? You won't do it right, you won't do the right things? Or is it the fear of success that contradicts how you really feel about yourself? Wow. Some of y'all are scared to succeed. Y'all got the game plan in your head, but y'all scared to execute it because you're scared to be out there in the world. You're scared of what people will think. And that's the next video, man. Stop caring about what people think, man. Y'all are scared to succeed, man. That's crazy to say. Isn't that crazy to say? It says it right here. Or is it the fear of success that contradicts how you really feel about it? Whether it's fear of failure or fear of success, it doesn't matter since the result is the same: procrastination, inaction, and ultimately failure. So let's look at it like this. You either try and you fail, or you either try and you succeed. You feel me? I think I just said that wrong. You either try or you fail, or you either don't try, right? Either way, you fail. You get what I'm saying? Either way, it's looked at failure, man. Because you know you can do something and you still don't do it anyway. So that's equivalent to not doing it at all. Because you're not getting nowhere. 5, pretending that everything is okay. When you pretend that everything is alright, actively ignoring the problems and challenges, you subconsciously accept the consequences that will surely result from your inaction. You deceive yourself into thinking that there is no need for change or improvement and develop a false sense of complacency. You eliminate virtually all possibility for personal growth and development. The nature of problems and challenges is that if they continue unsolved, they only get worse. They only get worse, man. Y'all pretend everything is okay when really nothing is okay. And you got to be able to work on yourself. You got to be able to be self-aware and, just be able to identify problems in your life, man. That's probably the hardest thing to do. Identify problems. Identify that you have a problem. Because let's keep it a bean. Nobody wants to be told that they have a problem. Nobody wants to be told that they have an illness. Nobody wants to be told that they're not good enough. Nobody wants to hear that. But sometimes it's what you need to hear. You get what I'm saying? It's what you need to hear, man. And it's only to help you. It's only when the doctor tell you, yeah, man, you haven't been taking care of your health. You're obese, you're overweight. He's only saying that to help you. But you so stuck up in your head. Oh, nah, Doc don't know what he talking about. I'm good, man. Doc don't know what he talking about. It's okay. I'ma live. When Doc is clearly telling you, nah, you not gonna live. Like, you gotta take care of yourself, man. So, hey, man, we're gonna leave it right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe down below. If you want more of this content, if you want me to keep reading this book to y'all, let me know in the comments, man, if this is a book y'all would enjoy. But make sure you guys pick this up. You can get this on Amazon for about like $12 if you want to do some reading on your own. This book is important to grab, I feel like, because it also asks you questions each chapter for you to answer. So I didn't go over that because I feel like the video would be too long. But if you really want to see improvement, if you really want to have, like, you know what I'm saying, success in life, why not grab this book, man? And without further ado, I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.